I'm SeafoodGamer, and today I'm going to be doing how to be good at driftball. I'm not the greatest, but I know some tips that'll help you out. So this is more of a beginner's guide. If you're looking for an intermediate's guide, check out other videos. I might make one. But let's get into this. So it's going to be split into three sections. We're going to do ball control dribbling, which we're going to include flying. We're going to do goalkeeping and then defending. I don't have friends on, kind of sad, but I'll do my best for defending. Won't be the greatest. Goalkeeping is an easier one. So let's get into it. First, let's get into the movement, because that's one of the biggest things. So the move, we know you just use the circles. You don't want to go like, you don't want to have your grips and going like that, because you can't really scale that well. Wait, did I waste this? No. But what you want to do is use your hands and try, like, it's like funny running, but not. It's like funny running, but it isn't. You just want to go quick. And then one of the hardest things that took me so long to learn. So if you don't get it first try, it's okay. I am barely decent at these. But okay, so what you want to do is you want to start building momentum. You want to place your hand and then turn your body. That's a carve. So you can carve on walls. That's a bad carve, but you can carve anywhere, really. So if you get momentum, you can carve. It is such a hard skill, but it's a fun one. And then the easiest skill is just flying. One big thing when doing this is just trying to keep your momentum. Ugh. See, as soon as you hit something, you lose control. But now, let's get into using the ball. If you play grill tag, all this stuff's easy. The wall stuff, what you want to do is you can just do one hand, like that, or you could do two hands. Oh, that was not a good representation. Use the ball. Don't equip your grippers, because then you don't get as much momentum. Okay, let's get into ball control. So let's do some dribbling first. So let me get the ball down. Bing. So what you want to do to dribble the ball, there's a few different ways. There's one going to the side where you have your hand like on your chest and then you're moving like sideways, because then it's easier to go to a carve. But there's another way where if you're in like the countdown situation, you can like dribble with the ball in air. It isn't that hard, but it is not the best with control, because you have to like keep it up. But it is really good for flying. But my favorite way, now I do it, is what you want to do is, what I do is I hold the ball, kind of like the first one, but I'm not moving sideways, I'm moving more forwards. It's easier to lose control, but you have a better sight. Like, what? I dribble like this, because then I can easily float, and whop, bam. Alright, next is trying to carve with it. So let's say you're going, and you're about to get hit. You want to be able to carve out of that. See, that's representation of what you don't want to do. You don't want to carve and have it go through like that. See, what you want to do is to have it, so let's dribble. I'm gonna carve left, so have my left hand. See, I'm holding my arm here. If my arm's over the ball, it's just gonna go through when I'm carving. So you have to use your hand and body. The 2 points with hit boxes when carving. When I go, and keep your hand like midway through it. It's hard to get out, yes, but it takes practice. So you want to pop, go. Okay, next, as soon as you've mastered that, that is one of the hardest skills. I'm still learning that one. But you need to be able to fly. Oh, that was so bad. Don't go. Alright, so, oh, I just threw my controller. So what you want to do is, you're going, and you want to be able to go pick it up and fly with it to get your goal. So, the easiest way to is just hold on to, and then just use the flyaway. Oh, yes sir. I would have unblocked. But how I like to do it is you pick it up, toss it, and then you're like trying to get to it. It takes practice to give me the perfect one. Also, what you could do is you could throw it up there, catch it, dribble to here, and yeah, that's another good move. But let's see if you mastered how to fly. Like how you want to fly, do you want to just, if you do the more advanced way, oh, you have to keep your hands on it. There's a thing you can do that I like to call peeking. So let me get it in the air. You put your head through the ball, you can peek through it. As soon as you remove your hands, it'll still be there. See, like, look. Ouch. But you have to have no collision. Wait, kick. Ugh. Nope. And then it's on my head. Woo. The other way to do it is just going up and holding it with your body and like back then. Oh, it takes a lot of practice. That one was probably the hardest skill for me, not including carving. Carving was definitely the hardest skill. Alright, next let's talk about the best darts. So obviously you have the one that's used by most people, is just going dribble, dribble, and then take off, which is so easy to defend. So this is kind of like a defense and normal one. That's what most people use. But I would suggest if you're air player, it's two types of player, ground and air. If you're air, toss it up. Oh my god. Why am I so bad? Nope. Carving. Woo. See how good carving is. Dibble. Dibble. Good shit. Toss it up, then catch it, and go here. Oh, I missed that. You're supposed to land there. And then, once you're there, it's super, let me land. You're supposed to land on this for the first part and not get the boost, but since I wasted a lot, I would need to. Then you want to go here, lure them, and then shoot. And you might be like, oh, Seafood, how do you shoot? Well, I'm gonna teach you. So, if you're in air, I'll show you a demonstration. But what you want to do is here's a diagram. Look, when people shoot, they toss it and then flick their wrist at it. Like, let me get it to a goal. Our goal, but it's still a goal. So, let's do this. Ba-ba, bingo. So, you're at the goal. You're going here. Let me tilt this backwards. So, behind. Toss it. Ooh, ricochet. You want to flick your wrist. Ricochet. That's the ground move. Or if you're like shuffling and then like you go like that. Or you could backhand that. Get like, yeah. But there's also another way to do it. Ooh, ah. So this is an air only. So let me get to my peak. Done. Catch. Caught. Sorry. Bad grammar I have. So you're up. You're flying. You can do 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. And you just want to flick it. It is such an easy way to juke people out. You go 1, 2. So kick. You're going up. 1, 2, 1, 2. Hey! That's spear lock. That's pretty much all of dribbling except the jukes. The hardest part. So if you're about to get chased down, if you just carve and stop and carve again, that's such a good juke. Well, you don't have to do the first carve, but if you're like going, you could go, stop, and then shoot. There is a lower shot if you wanted to do that. Yeah. Kip. So you're going. You're about to get attacked. Drift once. Then you go here. You're coming in. Woo! Ah. The next one is not that hard of a juke. You're luring. Like they're coming up to you. You're gonna flip it, go up, and then spike that. But you have to do it fast. So you go and aim at the spot that they're not at. It takes a little bit of practice. Another good juke would be going and then just tossing it up. There's another juke where the people will be like, they'll go up, they'll fly, then they'll reach here and it like pushes you to go to them, and then they have an easy goal. Next is we'll be doing defending. So the best way to stop, like if I'm going here and I'm going really fast, I'm not that fast, I'm about to shoot like this. If you grab onto me, you could just slap that ball and go up. Bang! You can wait or do it immediately, whatever you like to do. Also defending, you need to stay not as fast unless they're going past you, like, because what they could do is they could stop, cut, and then shoot. So you need to be able to slow down and not get hit by cuts inwards, which is one of the most used cuts. So just gotta just don't harass it. You can tackle people by punching them, but don't aim to punch them, aim to grab them. If you punch them, you punch them. Aim to grab, because grabbing's way better. Ugh. Next is just knowing the play. You see them coming up, you want to be able just to get that ball out. Like if they're about to shoot it and you're right about to punch, lift your hand right where the ball is. And you'd be set. Goalkeeping. Now let's go on goalkeeping. Goalkeeping, you want to stand your ground. If you don't have somebody being aggressive, you want to kind of stay laid back, honestly. You don't want to go, like if they're coming up, you don't want to go and hit them. Because then, look at that. That's how much open it is. And they'll just go, well, bam, or pass it. So you need to be like, so if they're coming in from there, so let's see, I'll show you the shooter's POV. So they'd be going, oh, and then launching that down. You don't want to be like going up. You want to stand, and then when you see it, go to it. There's also practicing for shooting and goalkeeping, which I'll show you. I'm in the drift ball lounge right now, so that's why. Let me know if this is fire. I'm wearing 2 packs on. If you ever see me, I will be having the spikes, then like the modest hat, the line pattern, red and gray. And the team, if the team is samurais, it's most likely me, because that's the only team I play for. Because that's my favorite team. I'm going the wrong. Am I? Yup. Cut. and I always have my ball out, and I'm number 5. Those are all like my attributes. And I don't really talk much. I have this badge. I sometimes have the he/him badge on. Sometimes. Most of the times, because I like it says him, like because I'm him. That good. Like, yeah. I play in those courts mostly. So let me know if you see me. And so there's some half court practice. Over there's some goalkeeping and shooting. Goalkeeping and shooting. Goalkeeping and shooting. Goalkeeping and shooting. They're all in one. And I'll show you it. I'm kind of bad, so let's just do it easy. So this is all it is. This is gonna be sped up. I'm doing horrible, so I'm ending. Here's some goalkeeping. So it'll bounce, and then a ball will hit it, and then block it. Pretty simple. Punched. Hello. I got percentage. But yeah, those are where those are. SeafoodGamer going out. Bye.